my god, you guys, where do I even begin? Hey guys, it's Cobalt and welcome back to another video. I really hope that you guys have all been following the Littlest Pet Shop Instagram account this week because wow, we've been getting a lot of information thrown at us, a lot of photos, and I think I can speak for everyone when I say this is so exciting. I can't even believe this is happening. If you've been in the LPS community since the early 2000s like I have, you know, LPS left and then they came back worse and everybody was like, Hasbro, bring back the old LPS, and then it just went quiet for a couple of years. And honestly, I think a lot of us just assumed that the brand would never come back and at least never go back to the way it once was, you know, with the classic G1, G2 LPS. But they're finally back and we've seen pictures of them. It's not just basic fun telling us that they're rebooting the LPS, like we've actually seen this reboot in action. The LPS are here. I literally can't believe it. It's just so cool. So I wanted to sit down with you guys and film this little video showing you all of the information that I can find so far on these pets, because if you don't know, the toy fair has officially started this weekend. It is going from today, Saturday, all the way until Tuesday, so we might get some more LPS information later this weekend / the beginning of the week. But for now, I just wanted to get this video out here, show you guys a bunch of pictures that were released this morning, and show you guys the other photos that they have been releasing throughout the week. So without further ado, let's get started with the very first image that they posted, which was of course the classic basic fun panda. We know it, we love it, can't wait to see this one in stores. Upon looking closely at this photo, I noticed that this is actually a painted prototype, hand painted. You can see this because if you zoom in really closely, if you look at the heart, you can see there's actually a little fingerprint there, and even when you look at the eyelashes, there's some imperfections there, and as a customizer myself, I can definitely tell that this was painted by somebody. But it looks great, it's really cool, and the reason why I decided to investigate this one a little bit more closely to see if it was painted or not is because the eyes look pretty good. And then we go to the first photo that they released of an official pet, and the eyes don't look as good. I mentioned this in a post, but if you can tell, the eyes have a bunch of little dots in them, and a lot of people thought that this was glitter or shimmer, but unfortunately this is printing. If you don't know, a lot of toy companies have switched to printing versus painting over the years because it's just cheaper and more affordable, and Basic Fun has also mentioned in the past that they would be doing this as well to lower the cost for everybody, which I really appreciate because personally I'm mostly just here for the original molds. Like, I'm a customizer, I can just repaint the LPS myself, but I guess I can understand why some people are disappointed in this quality. If you're confused on why the printing looks like this and it doesn't look like this on some other pets that I will be showing you, it's just like a regular printer that you would print on paper at your house. The colors are divided into cyan, yellow, and magenta. Those are the three primary colors used by a printer. So when you get a color like purple and it's printed at a lower resolution, you'll be able to see all of the pixels, I guess, or like the little grain or the little dots. But if you just do a color like cyan, you don't need to mix it, so it would be more solid. But of course, I assume all of these photos are prototypes, and hopefully they will look a little bit better in real life when we finally see them released in stores. But yeah, it is really cool to see a pelican LPS because we don't really get many of those. But anyways, the second pet that they showed us was this corgi, and as you can see, it has cyan eyes, so the eyes look much better, and this is definitely one that I'm super excited for. I really love this corgi base, especially for head swaps. I think it looks great on a Great Dane body, and it's just really cool. But overall, I think that this LPS is super cute, and I definitely want it in my collection. On day 3, they released a second base figure that is also super uncommon, and it is this centipede LPS, and they've only made like 2 or 3 in the past out of the entire run of the original LPS series, so it's really cool that they're rebooting this one. This one is a little bit boring though. You'll see it in full later in a different picture in this video, but I don't know, the green eyes on the green base just doesn't do it for me. But I do think that the star design on the face is kind of cool. But for me personally, this one really reminds me of a blind bag pet, so I'm hoping that we'll get blind bags because blind bags are really fun, and LPS blind bags or blind boxes are like the only ones where I don't mind getting doubles because I can just repaint them and use them for something else. On day 4, we got a poodle LPS. There have been several poodle molds in the past, but this was the most recent poodle, and I believe again this one has only been used a very few amount of times, but this one also feels like the most familiar to me. I feel like the only poodles that we've gotten out of this base have been purple and pink, so this is sort of like a combination of all of the past poodles of this mold that we've seen. But I think she's really cute. And then of course finally on the last day of reveals, we got this Himalayan cat, another base figure that is very underused and very underrated, and and I think that this LPS is adorable. Something else that I love about this pet is she actually has 2 different colored eyes, which again you will see in a later photo. I think that is so cool, and in general the eye that we can see here in the picture is like a color that we've never seen on an LPS before, and I love it so much. Again, an LPS that I definitely want to keep in my collection because she is adorable. So now we get to the reveals from today. There have been so many reveals going around on the internet. I will be sharing you all of the photos that Basic Fun themselves has posted, all the photos from the New York Toy Fair catalog for this year, and photos that have come straight from the Toy Fair as well. First things first, we got this full image that they posted this morning on their Instagram account. So you can see the centipede in full detail. I am glad that it has a yellow stomach because originally I was thinking that the only painted marking would be the yellow star, but I'm glad we get a little bit of yellow throughout the design. And then of course you can see some of the other pets in another one, because something else that they are unveiling today is a Roblox game for some reason, but I guess that makes sense because it seems like that's how everybody wants to advertise their stuff now. Very, very strange. I didn't think Roblox would be this popular in 2023. But anyways, they released a short little trailer for the game, and it looks like it'll be coming out in December. There's been a lot of confusion, and honestly, I'm still confused too, because on their website they have a countdown, and on one of the Toy Fair catalog pictures, it also says releasing in December, and I was like, oh sweet, the LPS are coming out earlier than we thought, but this might just be a countdown and release date for the Roblox game. I have no idea. It's kind of up in the air as far as I'm concerned because they're not super clear about it, but unfortunately I do think it is just a release for this game. But speaking of the game, we're getting a lot of little sneak peeks at some future LPS through this game. So here's a little screenshot from the trailer. You can see them scrolling through some of the pets. Some of these could just be pets from the original line, or they could be remakes, because there are some pets that they have revealed that look very similar to some G1 and G2 LPS, which I'm not complaining, I think that's cool. But there's a shark here, and shark LPS are like literally my favorite ones besides collies, so I better be getting some sharks in this new wave of LPS. And you can also see this super cool tiger, and there's a blue walrus, that's cool, and just some other base figures that it's like, oh my god, I cannot wait to get my hands on these for actually decent prices and be able to paint them. It is so exciting. And then from the Toy Fair catalog, we get some more up close and personal photos of these LPS. I'm sorry, they're going to be in super low resolution though, because they are small images and screenshots do not do them justice. But I will put a link in the description so you can go check out the Toy Fair catalog yourself. But anyways, guys, we are getting a new Bull LPS. I literally can't believe it. If you don't know, the Bull model was only ever used for one LPS in existence. This one honestly looks pretty similar. I think the one that we have from the original wave still looks better, but I'm so excited for this guy because it's a base figure that I love and I've never been able to customize before, so I'm so psyched for this one. We're also getting a llama, it looks like, and a chameleon, possibly 2 chameleons, and another German Shepherd. This German Shepherd looks very similar to one that we already have, but again, this is one of my favorite molds, and I love this tiger too, or just jaguar, or whatever base figure you want to call it. I'm obsessed with that one. I need that one in my collection as well. Like literally, the toucan and the bunny, they look pretty reminiscent to old ones, but they are still adorable. I literally can't wait. I want all of these guys. And they've also revealed that for this first year, 2024, there's going to be over 140 LPS released, which is so exciting. Back to the Toy Fair catalog photos. There's this other photo that I found with these little girls playing with this LPS, and if you look very closely, you can see some more blurry photos of them. There's also a pink anteater, which luckily I found a better photo of. Also, you can see the chameleon all the way over on the end, and I feel like it looks smaller than the chameleons that we've had in the past. That's interesting. Possibly a baby chameleon, could just be regular chameleon. I have no idea. Never owned a chameleon LPS, so either way, I am excited. But you know, an LPS that I'm also really excited for is this goat. Look at this. These are some real official photos of this LPS, and I am very pleasantly surprised that the eyes look a lot better. These eyes are like a dark teal, so it's not a solid cyan, so they did have to mix some colors there. The printing looks much better on this one, so I'm really hoping that they look this good in real life. This design is very interesting and unique, but I'm here for it, man, and I love the goat bases, especially for customs. I know a lot of people were also saying that they were surprised about not seeing any main 5 LPS yet, but personally, I'm really excited to be seeing a lot more of these very uncommon molds used. And I got this screenshot from Owltalon LPS, and she basically showed a photo of how uncommon all these pets are. With the 5 that they released in the initial countdown photos, you can see that these bases have really never been used in the original line of LPS. So I'm glad that they're getting more love because these ones are super cool, and if you want to use them for customs on eBay, they're like 500 bucks. So I'd rather just go to the store and buy them for like $4. Okay, so I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about for now. I can already see myself doing way more videos of these in the future, but the last thing that I wanted to show you guys in this video is a brand new mold. So this was hinted to us at the Basic Fun LPS Con panel, and this has also been hinted a few other times where Basic Fun or other people have been saying, yeah, they're making new molds, oh my gosh. But now we finally see them, and I don't know how I feel about them. So as you can see, we got some axolotl LPS, which this is awesome. Everybody loves axolotls, everybody wants axolotl LPS, but these guys look derpy as hell. Like what is, look at that forehead, man. Last time I checked, axolotls don't have foreheads like that, and LPS don't either. So these guys definitely look very strange. I feel like Basic Fun should go back and workshop these a little bit more. Their heads are very like stretched out vertically, if that makes sense. I feel like they should be stretched a little bit more horizontally, but I do like that their eyes are more front facing as opposed to turtle and iguana LPS we've gotten in the past. Their eyes are more on the side, which makes them a little bit more difficult for turning into cool customs. What I will say is I can already picture myself using these guys for customs. Their heads and their bodies would make some very neat creations, but on their own as LPS axolotls, I don't really think these are it. So definitely let me know what you guys think. I hope that they take these guys back to the drawing board and do a little bit more work on them. Maybe they'll look better in real life, because as you can see, this is first off a low quality image, and second off probably just some 3D models and not photos of the actual items. So far, I don't think that they've shown any photos of the packaging or the accessories, but I'm very excited to see those. I'm very curious to see how they will look. I know a lot of companies, Hasbro included, have been moving to plastic-free packaging, which is cool, but at the same time, for collectors, it doesn't make new in-box items look very interesting without the plastic, so we'll see. I still honestly cannot believe that this is actually happening, so excuse my rambling, but like I said, I'm very excited, and I know you guys are all too. So I hope you guys like all of the information that I had to present to you guys today. Of course, there are a ton of other LPS tubers making videos just like this, so make sure to go watch those for more information. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say so far. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!